Welcome into Extra Time. Thank you as always for your tweets. Craig Burley with me in the studio. Frank Leboeuf joins us as well, as does Jana Aage Fjortoft. Craig, another casualty caused by international break. Why isn't players' well-being being put forward by all the authorities?
Sorry? What well-being?
Well, the fact another injury, all these games, no one seems to care about the players. They're just robots, just machines.
Yeah, good machines.
Well-paid machines.
Injuries happen. You can't. The only time I would ever, the only time there's a real issue if a player goes away injured and is clearly struggling and is cajoled into playing by his international manager and making the injury worse.
Yeah.
That's an issue. But if a player goes away fully fit, picks an injury up on international duty, it's a nightmare for coaches because phone calls have to be made and there's a lot of people unhappy, but it's part and parcel. And years ago they used to try and get around this by just telling players not to go on international duty, particularly for friendlies or for games against weak opposition. And then FIFA got involved, or UEFA or everybody, and put hurdles in place that meant if a player didn't turn up and didn't have a genuine injury, could not play for his club.
Sure.
The next weekend or whatever it was. So it's not as easy just to duck out the internationals as it was, say, 20 years ago.
Frustrating for Lewandowski, frustrating for Bayern Munich, given that it was just Andorra, Frank.
It is, and I played against Andorra, and I was pleased to be there and score the final goal to go through. And
everyone scores against Andorra.
Championship. Yeah. Did you?
No, I've never played against Andorra. I wouldn't even have turned up, Frank. It was a worthless game.
Yeah, but you know what? It can be a dangerous game. You can get injured. Yeah, it's sad. But again, as Craig just said, it's part of our game. You know, I'm not sure Lewandowski would have been happy if Bayern Munich would have said, no, you don't go to play against Andorra. Right. You want to play for your country. You love your country, and you want to be proud of being with your national team. And I just want to answer to the question, if I may, about the well-being. The thing is, because of the statistic that we have now, people forget that in front of the television, what they have is players who are just human beings and not robots. And it can happen. It's part of the game, as Craig said, and you have to get that into your brain to understand the fact that you ask for a performance, and the performance can vary because of the human being that you are watching, and people have the tendency to forget about that.
Here we go. Craig, would Harry Kane be the perfect Pep Guardiola type of number 9 that City need right now as their Aguero replacement ahead of players like Haaland or Lukaku?
Lukaku wouldn't even be in the running.
No.
But no. I mean, I would well, my first choice would be Erling Haaland.
Right.
First choice.
Yep.
For various reasons, but mainly his age and his quality. But yeah, I just wonder if the ship is sailing for Harry Kane. He needs to get a move on, I think, in terms of a move. Yeah. For Erling Haaland, he could pick and choose whether it's this summer or next summer. But Harry Kane, I wonder whether a club will shell out huge money now for Kane.
29 this summer, isn't he?
Yeah, depending on the fee now. I mean, I think 2 or 3 years ago at 26, 25, 26, that's absolutely prime. Yeah. You've got another 5, 6, 7 years. That's good value for a club. You know, but 2 or 3 years, maybe 4 at a stretch, and he's had injuries. No, I'm going out for all out. If I'm any club on the planet wanting a striker, I'm going all out for Haaland, and if I can't get him, then I'll look elsewhere.
Right.
Simple.
He's 28 this summer, apparently. I got that wrong.
But all right, okay.
Question to Jan. Which club do you think it's the perfect fit for Haaland, where he can dominate both individually and collectively?
To be fair, I've just seen Erling Haaland now played 3 times for Norway, Gibraltar, Turkey, and tonight Montenegro. And after those 3 games, there won't be a lot of offers for him because he felt he didn't score, and he was taken off today against Montenegro. But a fantastic player, of course. And it's just a matter of which club could now, in this summer, in this pandemic transfer window, find that money.
Which club do you think is the perfect fit, Jan, for him?
but he will play anywhere. I don't care.
Which club do you think is the perfect fit for him, Jan?
Which girl in the world is the best, Dan? Well, I think that if you have a look at what I've always chosen, they always want going for development and how to develop Erling Haaland as a player. I can see him having the best manager in having a Pep Guardiola have a proven record to develop football players. But I don't think that would be the only thing. So, but if I should put something forward now, I would say then the perfect that will be Guardiola at Manchester City. But still, the most likely destination for him in the next season is Borussia Dortmund, and I have to answer that as well.
Yeah, we haven't done this for a while, Craig. How many signings are Manchester United away from title challengers or winners next season?
Okay, so a manager.
He's so predictable, that man. He's more predictable when I'm aiming in the church.
Well, I believe Man United will not win the league with Solskjaer in charge. So a manager.
Right, manager.
A centre-half.
Right.
Bus driver.
A right-back. Because Wan-Bissaka, I think, defensively good going forward, not so good. At least another centre, yeah. And if City sign Haaland,
right,
I don't know, probably 4 or 5 again. Yeah, still a fair chunk, yeah.
A lot.
Still a fair chunk, yeah.
Frank.
A manager.
Frank, what is your favourite sport other than football?
Oh.
Fishing.
Ooh.
Oh.
No. I don't like killing.
Drinking
animals,
wine.
So I don't do that.
Biathlon.
That's not a sport.
Smoking.
That's a hobby. I like golf.
Yeah.
I like skiing. I do both.
Yeah.
Cycling.
I would have loved to be a Formula 1 driver. But I didn't have the money for that first. And but I was living close to Le Castellet in France. All the people who know that sport know where it is. I love all sports, but I love golf, and Craig knows that I love golf.
What would you watch, Frank? What would be the sport that you would watch on TV?
Ski. Right now, I love to watch ski.
Isn't skiing a bit boring to watch on TV? It's just people going downhill.
No, I love it. And golf. It's you rest, you enjoy. It's mostly a nice weather, and you see fantastic shots. So, yeah, golf.
But what about Formula 1 boys this weekend? It was fantastic, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
I mean, it was tight. I mean, the technology, the drama, and everything. I think a lot of us are now, after that thing, we've turned into Formula 1 fans again. And this in Bahrain was a fantastic race. It was great to watch.
Drive to Survive is fantastic if you get the chance to watch it.
Exactly.
Very good, very good. Yeah, go on, Frank.
I just stopped a little bit to watch the Formula 1 since Damon Hill, won the World Championship. Yeah. And the year after signed for one of the worst group, I would say, or team.
Constructors,
and it ended up finishing last. And I say, well, what does it mean? It means that the engine, the tires, the car makes everything, and the pilot, not so much. So
yeah, but this weekend though, the Red Bull car was the quickest, and Mercedes still managed to win. So that is an argument against that argument.
Jan, what sport for you away from football?
Happy to hear that.
I have today, boys, and I have to say, 2.5 hours today, cross-ski country. As you see, I am in my cottage, quite alone, blue sky, and it was fantastic. 1 chocolate and 1 Red Bull, and I was through.
Oh, no. But what about watching, Jan? What would you watch away from football?
Yes, like Frank, I will love everything, but being a Norwegian, I love to watch skiing.
They've got weird sports over there. Norway, not skiing.
Who's talking? Scotland.
Don't you toss the climber?
Scotland is flat.
Well,
yes, Scotland. Who do you watch? What do you watch?
Tossing the caber. It's a caber, not a caber.
Oh, okay.
Tossing the caber, which is now Scotland are not even the best at that.
He's watching darts.
There's an Englishman won the toss and
Craig is watching darts.
180.
So, in any particular order,
Right.
Formula 1,
Yep.
golf,
Yes.
rugby,
Yeah.
any sport apart from soccer.
Oh, by the way,
Really, unless it's a
well
big...
done.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. Congratulations for the last win in the last second against France. Very good game from Scotland.
Yeah,
I saw that.
France...
Yeah, why didn't he kick it out, Frank?
France, I didn't see it, Frank, but France bottled it again. Right, France had got a good team.
Yeah. Yeah.
Formula 1's great. I'm a huge
That was a
Formula
great
1
game.
fan. But Stevie hates it. Why do I keep moving out like that?
Why are you bringing up Stevie?
Craig, what team? Craig, what team
What?
in Formula 1?
Oh,
Where will you go?
I'm fair to everybody, Jan.
Yeah.
I just like it when it's not been dominated by Schumacher and Hamilton. I want to see
Yeah.
a bit more, you know, McLaren,
Like this
Red
weekend.
Bull. Yeah. Anyway, we're boring everybody.
Okay.
Let's
Right.
go.
Final question. Has Jan heard of conkers?
Oh yeah.
Conkers, what is that? I need my glasses now.
No.
Conkers.
It's a game that we played growing up in the UK,
Oh, yeah,
but it doesn't
that-
seem to.
I saw.
No one
I
else
saw
seems.
that on Twitter.
Yeah.
I saw that on Twitter. What was that all about?
So you have one conker on a string, and a conker is like a chestnut, and then another conker on another string. And you're trying to hit and destroy the other person's conker.
Okay, is that the favorite sport of yours, Dan?
That's my favourite sport.
We used to play it at school, didn't we?
Yeah, in the schoolyard. Yeah, we used to
cool,
play
yeah.
it.
Brilliant.
I,
The answer is no.
I fainted playing it once.
Fainted.
Yeah, because you could have stamp seats. If you dropped the conga, someone hit you and you dropped it. So I went to pick it up and someone stood on my finger. I still got a scar there. And then I started bleeding and I fainted.
So
What a hard man.
what are you like? What are you going to be like when you go for your COVID jab?
No, I'm all right with those
Live
things
on-
now because I give blood a lot sort of stuff, so that's okay.
Live
but
on
back in the
ESPN
day-
is
yeah.
Conkers today. With
Conkers
Dan
would be
Thomas in the
good.
house.
Better than this.
Yes, that's not difficult. That's it. ESPN FC back on your screens tomorrow. More Conkers talk. Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.